Life is unexpected. One minute, you're having the best time with the people closest to you. And the next minute, you're taking your last breath. Would you rather lose a minute of your life or your life in a minute?
Hi, my name is Sukayna Kazmi, and I'm a student journalist from Middlesex University, Dubai, reporting on the 17 Minutes of Sustainability. This video will be exploring the Sustainable Development Goal 3.6, which comes under SDG Goal 3, Good Health and Well-Being. Goal 3.6 focuses on reducing road accidents. This video won't just give facts or statistics, but will allow you for a moment to step in the shoes of people who've been behind the wheel and have put their lives in danger and other lives too. These are their stories.
About 85% of my car was gone.
I felt like my whole life was flashing in front of my eyes.
I felt like I could have died.
This experience was very severe.
Well, basically, it was raining that day. It was a nighttime around 2 a.m.
What happened was that we were on our way to Desert Safari, and we were on a highway.
I'd like to say that it isn't my fault, but legally they say that it is my fault.
Well, it was about a few months ago. Actually, about a year.
I was on a roundabout on a third lane, trying to go straight.
Driver was speeding at a speed of 170, and we had to take a sudden right turn. And once we took the sudden right turn, our car hit this pole, and due to which our car flipped twice, and we landed on the sand.
What happened was I didn't notice that the road ahead of me was bricks. It wasn't tarmac. And I didn't slow down while taking the turn, so my car slipped and hit the curb.
And on my left side there was a car who overtook me in the roundabout and just jumped in front of me without indicating or anything. And I was fairly a new driver back then. My license was like 4 days old. And I just swerved into another lane to protect that guy rather than going for the brakes. And when I did that, there was another car speeding towards me. The car hit me, and I flew right into the roundabout.
And he didn't see me. And so he hit me with a speed of 130. And so technically about 85% of my car was gone, and my car was canceled. And so smoke started coming out of the car, and in the situations, it's like common that the car would get on fire.
As a person, that experience was really scary, I'd like to say, because the 5 seconds that the crash did take place, I felt like my whole life was flashing in front of my eyes. I couldn't grab a hold of anything. I couldn't realize what was going on.
So they had to drag me out of the window before the police and everyone came.
That car meant a lot to me, and since it got damaged, I was really hurt. And after that incident happened, I really started driving carefully. I don't really do sudden swerves or accelerate while taking a turn. So I really slowed down and calmed down as a driver.
But as soon as it was done, I walked out of my car and I looked at it. I really loved my car, so just looked at it and I was almost broke down into tears. And it does come back to me at night or whenever I'm in a roundabout and there's a car on my left which has really heavy headlights, and if it hits me, it gets me.
So this experience changed me when I went to the police station, and the police looked me dead in the eyes, and they said, "You're really lucky, because if you were with any other car than the car you were with, there was a high chance that you would have not survived this accident. Even right now, you're really lucky that you don't have severe injuries."
It made the entire family realize how short life is, and it made us, think of life as you don't know when it's gonna end.
My PTSD is something which I'm rather open about, and it happened after the accident. A couple, right after the accident, when I went back home and I was about to sleep, I could like feel the same thing happening, like the headlights flashing into my face, a honk, and then a thud, and then that was it. And honestly, like at times I'm not able to sleep due to it.
To be honest, I was in a shock. For me, it was like an hour that I couldn't move. I didn't know what was happening. I could only see smoke, and the fact that someone was trying to open the door, but they couldn't, and they were trying to drag me out of the car from the window, and I couldn't move. I couldn't think. Like, they were telling me like to help out, to get out of the car, but I couldn't do anything.
Well, what happened after the accident was when I felt like I could have almost died. So basically, after the car got hit, it was all smoky inside, so I couldn't see anything properly. All my airbags had popped out, and I had passengers with me, obviously. I got down, and I went to the passenger side to open the door to see if everyone inside was okay. I was so frightened because I had responsibility of 3 other lives with me.
To be honest, the moment our car hit the pole, I thought it was a dream.
And when I opened the door, because of my accident, when I hit the curb, there were other cars coming too. And they saw that my cars crashed and they couldn't control their cars, so they slipped too. There was a truck that was coming our way, and while I opened the door, the truck slipped too.
But the second thought that I had was of if my family members that are in the car are okay, because I couldn't imagine if something had happened to them, like I couldn't be able to handle it.
The person inside screamed my name, and I had to shut the door closed, and I had to lean towards the car, and the truck was like literally like inches away from me, and that's how I felt like I could have died.
We asked the survivors to give a final message. This is what they had to say.
Just please be alert while you're driving. You might kill innocent people. You might injure innocent people. You might change a family's life. You might kill a father who has a family, a child to feed, a mother. Just please be alert.
When you're behind the wheel, you are not only handling your own life, but also the life of others that are in the vehicle with you, and others who are around you. And any mistake that you do in chain effect can cause another person to do a mistake, which causes another person to do a mistake, and it can just turn into a huge pile up.
I feel like it's very important to stay alert while driving. It's because people need to be aware of what they need to do while driving. They need to be aware of their directions, where to go and how to go. So because they're not only putting themselves at risk, they're putting others that are in the car at risk as well.
I get it that you want to have fun with the wheels you have. You want to drive around, you want to go crazy, you want to do cutting or race someone, but it's really not worth it when you lose someone. I'm just gonna put this out there.
According to the Association for Safe International Road Travel, nearly 1.25 million people die in road crashes each year. On average, 3,287 deaths a day. An additional 20 to 50 million are injured or disabled. It's all in your hands, your life, and the lives of multiple other people. It takes 1 second. 1 second to get distracted. 1 second to lose control. And that 1 second can change everything. Families are waiting for their loved ones back home. Don't be the reason they don't make it back. Life doesn't have a reset button. Drive safe.